Masala in and of itself is a word with a multitude of meanings, but essentially what it comes down to is a relationship with spice that's complex and that takes in culture and health and family and tradition, but also evolution. So I'm sitting today in my family's home in South Delhi. We're Kashmiri Hindus. Teaching spice in Australia for the last 8 years has really forced me to reframe traditional language, to find ways through the maze of masala to decode that for non-Indian audiences. And really what that comes down to is sensory communication. Teaching people how to taste. Taste in the Indian tradition is quite different to taste in a Western context. Lining up different salts and tasting them, and then tasting those different salts with different fats, and experiencing really viscerally how nothing is what you think it is. Every single aromatic, every single piece of produce of fat has its own way of communicating with you. Sorry, I talk a lot when I talk about this because I just love it. Food occupies space for us traditionally on spiritual level, on emotional level, physical level. We feed our three bodies in the one mouthful. Essentially what I'm teaching is exactly the way to construct food, to know food, and to know yourself in your food so that you can feed yourself in that same way. Let me break it down for you. When you use ghee and olive oil with egg, ghee enhances the softness in the egg. Instead of using just like a boring old table salt, I use a little bit of pink salt, a little bit of a nice white sea salt, and a couple of different types of peppers. And suddenly, like a plate of scrambled eggs has this altered experience where I've thought about the fact that this is my breakfast and I want my breakfast to be soft on my body. Olive oil is a really hard oil. It has an inherent bitterness and a grassy quality that thins the aromatic profile of the egg itself. So it's understanding who I am. In the morning, I'm someone that doesn't want to be, I guess, elbowed in the ribs by my food. Like, I want to be cuddled. Ultimately, it's about finding self-awareness and about finding a space of mindful sensory acuity for yourself in your kitchen. That's what masala is. That's what I want to consume.
Okay.
I have to have had 90 seconds in there.